Welcome back aboard Mystic Podcast Cruise and the Edgar Cayce Files. In Part 1, we explored how healing begins in spirit, is programmed by the mind, and finally expresses through the body. Tonight, we move into the next layer, how to use your body as a temple for the divine life within you. Cayce saw the body as sacred architecture. Every cell, every gland, every organ is designed to channel creative force into material form. You are not a random collection of tissues. You are a living temple built to house light. He taught that the 7 major endocrine glands correspond with 7 spiritual centers, the same pattern many traditions call the chakras. But Cayce did not borrow this. He received it psychically while reading the human energy field. The correlation is elegant. The gonads link with the root or survival center, the adrenals with courage and action, the pancreas with balance and emotions, the thymus with compassion and immunity, the thyroid with expression and will, the pituitary with spiritual vision, and the pineal with the pure awareness of oneness. He described these centers as transformers, each one stepping down the raw voltage of spirit so it can operate safely through the body. When they are attuned, the life force flows up and down like music through an organ's pipes. When they are blocked, the music distorts. The key word is attunement. To attune is to bring 2 systems into resonance, your nervous system with the divine vibration that animates it. Cayce used the symbol of the Caduceus, the ancient staff with 2 serpents winding upward. One serpent represents the sympathetic nervous system, the accelerator, and the other the parasympathetic, the brake. When the 2 cooperate, the staff glows with balanced life. Too much drive without rest, and you burn out. Too much passivity, and you lose tone. Health is rhythm. He advised simple daily rhythms to keep that balance. A period of quiet each morning to center the mind. Constructive work during the day to channel energy outward. And reflection or prayer at night to reconnect with Source. This triple rhythm mirrors inhale, action, exhale, or spirit, mind, body. Cayce also linked posture and breath to the temple idea. He said, sit as though the Creator could actually dwell within you, for He does. When you align the spine gently, you create an open column for current to rise. Shallow or collapsed posture pinches the channels. He suggested a few slow, deep breaths while thinking, Lord, let thy spirit rise within me and do its work. You are not forcing energy, you are welcoming it. He warned, however, that awakening these centers should be natural, not forced. Many seekers of his day experimented with breath retention or mechanical stimulation of the chakras. Cayce cautioned that the glands themselves will open as your life opens, through kindness, service, and steady spiritual practice. Love and usefulness are safer currents than curiosity and willpower alone. So how do we keep this temple clean and vibrant? First, by purity of motive. He said, spirit makes for life, mind is the builder, the physical is the result. If you think of your body as the final draft of your thoughts, you begin to honor it differently. You feed it with gratitude instead of guilt, movement instead of neglect, rest instead of escape. Second, through circulation of energy. Every temple must breathe, walk, stretch, swing the arms. Let the blood carry light to the cells. Cayce encouraged gentle spinal flexibility, not strain, but daily movement that keeps the river flowing. Third, cooperation among the centers. He compared the endocrine system to a choir. Each gland has its note. The pituitary often acts as conductor, sensing when to increase or quiet the rest. You can help by keeping emotional tones balanced, neither suppression nor indulgence. Joy, he said, is a glandular secretion. When the heart is light, the chemistry is balanced. Cayce also spoke of the heart as the true altar. When the head is filled with knowledge, but the heart is cold, the current stalls. When the heart is warm, even limited knowledge becomes wisdom. Feel gratitude toward your own body. Thank your hands for serving, your feet for carrying you, your eyes for perceiving beauty. Gratitude is electricity. He tied the sexual energy directly to creation in every sense, physical, mental, spiritual. It is not to be denied, but raised. When the root energy is lifted with reverence, it feeds higher centers instead of draining them. Every act of genuine creativity is that same force redirected upward. Sometimes people asked him, "How can I tell if my centers are awakening?" He replied, "You will feel more alive, more interested in helping others, and more peaceful inside." True awakening shows itself in conduct, not fireworks. Let's turn this into practice. Begin each morning with this brief alignment. Father, within me is thy living temple. Let every cell praise thee by its order and service. Breathe easily, picture light moving from the base of the spine upward, pausing briefly at each center. Do not analyze, just appreciate. At the crown, imagine that light expanding outward, blessing your day. End with gratitude and go live normally. That's it. No strain, no ritual, just recognition. If emotions surge during meditation, Cayce said to ground through service, water a plant, call a friend, sweep a floor. Spirit must express or it stagnates. Balance again. Inhale inspiration, exhale application. He emphasized the law of use. That which is used grows, that which is hoarded decays. Use your faculties in kindness, and your body will stay charged. Withhold your gifts in fear, and vitality shrinks. The body is a temple only when it is used for blessing. Let us not forget the quieter systems. The skin, the outer wall of the temple, must breathe. The gut, its furnace, must stay clear. The heart, its sanctuary, must stay open. A temple is never finished. It is maintained daily with reverence. He also urged moderation. Extremes of fasting, exercise, or spiritual excitement unbalance the glands. Balance brings endurance. The temple of the living God is not a tent for quick experiences. It is a stone structure meant to stand storms. Build slowly, joyfully, soundly. Cayce closed many readings with this reminder: keep the body in good order, the mind clear, and the heart open, that the Spirit may make manifest in thee its own image and likeness. So keep your temple tended. Breathe often, move kindly, think constructively, rest gratefully. Live in cooperation with the great rhythm, receiving and giving, inhaling and exhaling, loving and creating. In the next part of this series, we'll explore how to eat, move and rest the Cayce way. The practical side of assimilation, elimination, and daily renewal. But for now, let your body be what it was meant to be, a holy place where heaven and earth meet. If this message uplifts you and you'd like to keep exploring Cayce's lost teachings with us, please like this video and subscribe to Mystic Podcast Cruise so you won't miss part 3. Until next time, remember, your body is listening, your spirit is guiding, and your temple is alive with light.